What's going on, guys? Hey, my name is Logan Manzanares, and today I'm going to show you the 4 steps how you can get started in real estate. I'm telling you, you got to do all 4 steps to make sure you have a successful start to your real estate adventure, and even make sure that you stay in the game for long enough to make some real money. So without further ado, let's go. All right, guys. Hey, if you're new here, my name is Logan Manzanares. I am a business owner, I'm a fitness professional, real estate investor. Me and my wife currently own $4.5 million worth of real estate. We have cash flow over 6 figures a year. And this channel, I'm going to show you exactly how we're doing it. And so you can do it too. So you can have the same financial freedom to do what you want with who you want as much as you want. All right, let's do this. All right, guys, so I'm gonna break down the 4 steps that you need to do in order to become a successful real estate investor. So the first step you gotta do is get educated. So you're watching this video, congratulations. That's literally the very first step, is literally just learning, getting yourself immersed in knowing exactly what real estate is, what real estate investing is, all the things that go into it, because honestly, the more that you know, the more belief that you have behind your actions. And that's all life is just like when you have more belief, you take more action. And when you do more action, you get more results. That's really all it is. So get educated. There's so many things like watching this YouTube channel, watching videos on YouTube, reading books. I have a whole nother video describing like all the people who I look up to and who I learned about real estate. You can click that video right here. All right, so the next step in actually investing in real estate is you gotta have money, you gotta save money, right? So you need to save money. So whether you have a job, whether you have a business, whether you have other sort of investment incomes, you need to find a way for you to put aside money to invest in real estate. Because as we both know, money is one of the factors when it comes to investing in real estate. So got to become a good saver. So a really good rule of thumb is saving 30 to 40% of the money you make, of your income, right? Which means that you're gonna have to cut back on a lot of things. And so this is really playing the long-term game and understanding that you need to make that short-term sacrifice of cutting out, maybe it's Netflix, maybe cutting out going out to eat, maybe cutting out buying clothes, cutting out car payments, maybe minimizing your rents, like things. There's so many things you can do in order to cut expenses in order for you to actually become a good saver. Because in order for you to actually become a real estate investor, you must have money. And the number one, the first thing you gotta do is be able to learn how to save money. It is a skill to save money, okay? So first thing you gotta do, save 30, 40% of your income, save. All right, so the next step of the process is that once you have money saved and you're educated, the third step is actually to invest. And so when it comes to investing in real estate, I always recommend buying a primary home, like buying your home first, because you actually can put down the least amount of money in order for you to get into the game of real estate. And so that's the third step, is actually investing. So having that money and putting it to work. And so finding a good deal, knowing what you're looking for, and understanding that, you know, the more money that you save up, well, the bigger deal you can get into. But ultimately, just knowing what you want to do, so whether it's buying a primary, whether it's buying your first investment property, but knowing how much money you need for a down payment in order for you to actually invest that money into real estate. And so there's so many other things that you can invest into. You can invest into in crypto, you can invest in the stock market, you can invest in personal development, you can invest in yourself. And so there's so many different things that you need to learn how to invest in. And I'm telling you, like the number one thing you can actually do is invest in yourself, even ahead of real estate, ahead of crypto, or ahead of the stock market, is invest in yourself. Like buy programs, get educated, get mentors, get people around you, build your relationships. And when you're able to do that, when you invest in yourself, man, when you invest in those things, all of a sudden everything else just follows quickly right behind. All right, and the fourth step of this whole process is actually spending, right? So we're not just put on this planet to make money, go to sleep, and do it all over again. Like the whole point of making money is for what, right? You gotta have your goals. And so knowing what that is, so it's probably freedom. It's probably being able to buy the nicer things in life. It's being able to basically say and do what you wanna do with who you wanna do it with, as much as you wanna do it, right? And so knowing actually how to spend money, like most people are so afraid of spending money, they don't feel like they're worth it, they don't feel like they're valued enough, and so they literally won't spend any money. Right? The whole point of having money is because it gives you the resource to be able to buy back your time, to buy back your freedom, to buy back your attention. And so that's what money is for, is learning how to spend. And so ultimately, it's not about just accumulating a bunch of money and then sitting on it and not doing anything with it. Like you need to learn how to actually spend money, whether it be on yourself, whether it be on your team, whether it be on charities, whether you just understand that money has no purpose when it sits in your bank account. It only has purpose when it's being used. And so the fourth equation of this whole thing is learning how to spend money. And when you learn how to spend money, all of a sudden you've done the whole cycle of what it takes to be an investor, right? What it takes for you to actually be someone who is financially free, for somebody who actually understands how money works and understand that money is just a tool. It is not sacred, but also at the same time, it is important because you need to learn how to use it. And so those are the 4 steps. Again, it's learning how to invest in real estate, is get educated, right? Then it's learn how to save money. Then it's learn how to invest your money, and then it's learning how to spend your money. Because at the end of the day, like, spending money is one of the most grateful things you actually do. It could be to buy a car for yourself. It could be for you to buy a house for yourself, or buy a house for your mom, or for your dad. Or it could be for you to give money to charity, or it could be just to give you the resources for you to do what you want with your kids and with your spouse, and be able to buy back your time and buy back your freedom. So those are the 4 steps to becoming a real estate investor. And I hope you really learned something from this. If you did, please let me know. Smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, share this with your friends, and hey, let's take this journey together. So without further ado, my name is Logan Manzanares, and I'm out. Bye.